Hey, it's Chuck here back with Milton Daily Homes. We got a list of 7 properties today, including 2 of which that we listed while we were gone on holidays. And I mentioned them in Monday's email, but I'm going to go over them in today's video, give you a little bit more of an inside perspective. So, 1064 Clark is it's got a double car parking. It's a Lynbrook. It's 1,500 square feet. And like the agent a lot, does a great job. So there's a front room here. There's hardwood floor all on the main level, and it wasn't unusual, like even a couple months ago, to see these homes sell up in the 380s. So at 364, I think they are reflecting a little bit of the fact that they're on Clark, and sometimes there's a bit of a price hit there. But really one of the best price semis I've seen out there, and very competitive. I'm sure that this one's going to sell extremely fast. I talk about if you have stainless steel appliances, a good idea is to definitely change that to a blacker stainless steel hood. That's the entrance to the garage coming right into the kitchen. Very convenient for bringing groceries. This particular layout makes it a little tougher to place a table, but they've got the right scale for that kitchen. And so you've got the family room here. I talk a lot, and you'll see some of the photos in these listings. It's at dusk, at twilight, when it's dark out, it's very hard to get good pictures. So you want to open those window coverings up, take your pictures during the day. It makes a big difference. There's the master bedroom there too. Nice stylish fan. But you got to open this stuff up. It makes a big difference. Okay, so there's 2 full bathrooms upstairs. And I like this one very much. It's a walk to Hawthorne Village Public School. You can walk to the splash pad. It's very nice. Okay, so all in all, it is exactly 1,500 square feet. Okay, so Weller Crossing, this one here is just a smidge over 1,800 square feet, plus a finished basement. And you can see the nice stone and brick there. This is a Green Park home. It's called the Cleveland model. And the nice thing comparing this one, it's a lot like a Lindsay model, if you know the Mattamy version, but it's got an extra 20 feet in the backyard. It's a 36 by 100, whereas the Mattamy one is 36 by 80. So nice hardwood staircase here. They've done the dark hardwood floors here. You can see all the design is certainly nice. The kitchen's been done well. It looks like a mirrored backsplash, and you've got a glass corner cabinet, and really good. I mean, the master bedroom, there's 4 bedrooms on this one, and whenever you have 4 bedrooms in 1,800 square feet, don't expect huge rooms, but they're not that bad. That looks like a wedding dress. Anyhow, doesn't not that important, but nice little finished basement here. I think that certainly helps their cause. Bit of landscaping in the back, and you can see how deep that lot is. So I think this one is a very good price. I think they've certainly been aggressive. I think they're definitely looking to sell this one. So the Lancaster is our listing, and so this is a 1,740 square foot home, and it's called a Pilgrim model, and very meticulously taken care of. The owners have really done a good job. I mean, I see some homes that are a year or 2 old that are more worn in than this home, so really in good shape. I see a lot of people on this model that extend the driveway out a little bit further because the house doesn't jut out or anything like that. So you do potentially have that option to maybe park 2 cars side by side. You want to check the bylaws and everything else. But my experience, if your neighbors don't complain, generally you're okay. So all brick, this one here, and a bit of a garden out in the front there. Come into the house, and you're going to see this is towards the back of the house, overlooking the kitchen. So that's the family room. Nice hardwood floors. There's the kitchen. Lots of pot lights. It's very bright. There's a garden door that leads out to the backyard. That's the view from the very front of the house. And you've got nice high 9-foot ceilings, and then you've got this big long living dining room, which they've just chosen to use as only a dining room. So if you have a lot of guests, if you like to entertain, it's a good spot just to put a big table. And you can see how open concept it is. Upstairs, we've got the master bedroom. We've got a walk-in closet plus an ensuite. And the cool thing about this one is that the 2 non-master bedrooms have a Jack and Jill washroom in between. So if you've got 2 kids, this is a really ideal layout. And the laundry room upstairs is very impressive. It's very big. Okay, so both the kids' bedrooms overlook the backyard. I'll show that in just a second. Basement's fully finished. There's a great little bathroom down there. There's an extra bedroom. And the nice thing about basements is that really, I mean, when you finish a basement, if you can get enough storage there, because that's what you lose out. You lose out on a lot of storage space. These guys have a ton of storage in addition to some really good space. And you back onto a pond and like a little bit of a kind of ravine there too. So there's no neighbors behind and it's terrific. Okay, so $479 is the price. If you compare this one to what a basic model sells for, plus the ravine, plus a really good finished basement, the value is definitely there too. It's a nice little spot. There's lots of bigger homes in this area, and it certainly looks, it's a great neighborhood to live in. So Tonelli Lane is $519, and so you can see 2-car parking on this driveway here too. They're really banking on the upgrades on this one. This is 2025 square feet plus a finished basement, so I'm guessing probably at least 500-600 square feet down there. Kind of a, looks like the vinyl siding on this one here too. It's the new Shady Glen, which added the 4th bedroom, added more closet space, more en-suites, really nice layout. I have a lot of clients who own a home like this, and they say if it had a double car garage, probably stay here for the rest of our life. You can see the coffered ceiling with the crown moldings. Now, in the photos, the optimal version is to not have any baby stuff here, so you want to take this out for the photos. For showings, it's not the end of the world if you happen to have that stuff in. Same thing over here. You can just see without that, it would just kind of clean it up a little bit. But I mean, you've got the granite countertops, the undermounted sink, you've got nice cabinets here, bit of a center island. So they've certainly spent the money, done a nice job. Got the walkout from the front bedroom, so that makes a good little office space. And there's also laundry on the 2nd floor too. Okay, so just really well done. There's the basement. You've got a bit of a rain head shower and neat little vanity there. It doesn't take up too much space, but very, very nice. So check out the virtual tour on that one. There's virtual tours on both of our listings as well. 2025 square feet on that one. The biggest thing for them, I know they put the money in, and it's just for $519. There's a ton of double car garage homes. You know, you kind of trade like basement for double car garage. There's a couple ways to look at that value. It'll be a tough one. It'd be tricky to sell that one. So Cousins is $648, $895. This is a Vanderwood. It's 3053 square feet. It's on a 46 by 80 foot lot. It's the biggest home that Mattamy built on a 46 by 80. A couple of these have sold in the last couple weeks. California shutters, hardwood floors. There's a little main floor office, which is what this is, and then you've also got living, dining, plus kitchen and family. Good upgrades here. You can start to see that even some of these photos are getting a little bit darker. You really notice that. So there's the little office area. There's your living, dining right here. It's a good floor plan. That room looks a little bit dark. So again, open those windows. That's my lesson from today. Get those windows open. Big, bright, decluttered homes always sell for more than dark, dirty homes with lots of stuff in them. It's just, that's the law of real estate right there. And you can see there's not a ton of backyard space here, but you've got a nice backyard, well done patio there too. So Cousins, beautiful street, and a couple of these have sold in the last couple weeks for less than $648. So without the finished basement, without any kind of lot premium, it'd be a little bit tough for them. But they've got a nice home. So Bustle Crescent, $669. It's 3,200 square feet. You've got a lot that goes out 60 feet in the back. Okay, you've got a brick and stone exterior. And so this is the dining room. You've got a separate living room on this one. Nice hardwood floors. The taste is there. You can see all the light fixtures have certainly been upgraded. The pot lights are there. Beautiful family room. There's windows right across this whole family room, which really adds to the enjoyment. The light, the connection with the outside is very, very strong. Granite countertops. You've got a glass backsplash here. Good high-end Samsung stainless steel appliances. So you can see how this family room right here, you can see all the California shutters too. So the family room, the breakfast, and the kitchen Breakfast area is huge, and there's the entry from the garage there too. So again, easy access for groceries, but this is so open. It's a perfect place for guests. You could probably have 50 guests here and not feel at all like you're sort of on top of each other. There's a ton of space. This is a great house for entertaining. The master bedroom is huge. You can see the nice ceiling effect here too. Massive, massive master bedroom. Double sinks in the ensuite there. You've got a front room with its own ensuite. So if you've got an older daughter, if you've got older relative that comes to stay with you, perfect. So you've got 3 full bathrooms on this one on the 2nd floor, powder room on the main. Good size backyard, and it backs onto a ravine too, so there's lots of good stuff. There's no neighbors to the left-hand side. Awesome house. Okay, so $669, very, very strong value. And the last one is First Line, $850. You get 2 acres. And inside you've got a double car garage. You've got 5 bedrooms on this one. It's a bit of a kind of a backsplit design. I really like this one. I think it represents a lot of value. You've got a kind of a closed up lanai. Kitchen's been upgraded. You've got, I think that's a cooktop right there on top of the island. Okay, so kind of a split level, really good for older kids because they can kind of find their own space. And everyone can have their own little peace of mind. And it looks like it's still open concept. So the unicorn, the real rare one that everybody looks for, is a good country home that's been renovated on a nice piece of land that's pretty close to town. And it looks like this one has just about all that stuff. Nice trees here too. Big fan of this one. So that's Milton Daily Homes for today. So if you have any questions, you want to see any of these homes, give us a call, send us an email, and you can always choose one of those 3 options just over to the side. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes.